So right now I'm in Gardena, California, and I'm here at the home of the Goodyear Blimp. And today I'm sending German and Venice up in the blimp. So I'm here right now with Eric. This is the guy who invited me to come on the blimp. He sent me an email and said that, what was it? They offered a ride on the blimp to your charity?
They do. Every year, as Community and Family Guidance Center, we're a nonprofit based in Cerritos, and we offer mental therapy to teenagers and kids in the Whittier, Downey, Norwalk, Cerritos area. And we're lucky that Goodyear has donated a ride on the blimp, and what you can do is you bid on it at our annual fundraiser, and it's a one-in-a-lifetime experience.
He invited me to ride on the blimp, and I know some of you are going to get mad at me right now when I say this. I had to turn down the opportunity because I am
nothing but a little chicken.
I have never flown. I can't do it. It was really hard to turn it down. I wanted to do it. I know it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I wrote back to him and I thanked him and told him I would love to do it, but I can't. But what if I got someone else to take my place? We could still promote the charity, and luckily he said absolutely. I thought about this guy right here, Mike, German in Venice, and I thought there would be no one better to take my place than German in Venice.
Thank you.
And luckily he was excited to do it. A little nervous though?
A little nervous too, yeah. Like it all looks easy, but when you actually sleep over it the night before, you see all what could go wrong. So it goes through your mind, but hopefully it's gonna go away pretty soon.
Now you said they do this every year for you?
Every year. It's not guaranteed, but for the past few years they have done it.
Okay.
And so we're hoping Goodyear does it again next year because it's actually our most popular auction item at our fundraiser. It raises a good amount of money for our charity.
So have you been on the blimp before?
No, this is my first time being on the blimp.
Are you nervous?
I'm very nervous. And you know what? I don't. Pulling into the parking lot, I didn't realize how big.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought too.
And they did say, depending on the weather, it might be delayed because if it's rainy or windy. And a small part of me was kind of hoping it would be kind of rainy and kind of be postponed. But I'm glad that it's not. We'll be on it.
What about you? Were you kind of hoping it would?
No, I was hoping that everything's going to be nice because yesterday it was drizzling, and I just talked to the guy inside who's also a subscriber of mine. I can't believe it, And he told me yesterday it was raining. They had to cancel the last flight, so I'm glad we're here today. I'm happy to be here, and I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity, man. I appreciate
thank you guys. I'm a fan of you guys. And so when I got this opportunity, who am I going to invite? And, it's like one of you guys. And then when you told me that you were going to make it and you got the GIV, I'm like, that's so awesome. This is perfect. I'm a fan of you guys.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that it all worked out. I'm really, really happy about that. Is there anything else you need to tell us about the charity? I think you pretty much covered it.
Yeah, covered it. It's going to be up next May.
Okay.
The nonprofit is Community Family Guidance Center. Check it out. We did really good work. Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll put all of the contact info for the charity here and in the description so that you can support the charity. And good luck, guys. So right now, German and Venice and Eric are inside of that building watching a pre-flight safety video, and then they're gonna walk out onto the, I don't know what it's called. I was gonna say runway, but I guess it's not a runway. They're gonna walk out there and they're gonna get on the blimp. So while we were standing over there talking, one of the workers came out because he actually recognized German in Venice, and so he came out to say hi and take a selfie with him. And we were talking with him. He was telling us some information about the blimp and some pretty cool stuff that I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know that there's actually 3 Goodyear blimps, and I didn't know that their main base is in Ohio. And I thought the main base was here. I think he said it stays there usually for about 6 months out of the year, and it just got back, I think he said in October, and it takes 8 or 9 days to fly it from Ohio to Gardena. I also didn't know that there's a bathroom on the blimp, but he was saying that they prefer that you use the bathroom before or after, because they have to manually go in there and clean it, but it is there just in case you need it. He also said that riding on a blimp is kind of like riding on a cloud. Very quiet, a very soft and smooth ride. He said he definitely prefers riding in a blimp than riding in an airplane or a helicopter, but we'll see what the GIV says after it's all said and done. So how was the safety video?
Video was good. It made me a little bit nervous.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did it make you feel better or worse?
No, there's a window that opens in there. I did not know that. And so you can actually see very clearly. I guess we'll be flying at 1,500 feet. It says it feels like a boat in there. So, you know.
Okay, 1,500 feet seems really high. How does anyone know how high an airplane flies? What?
Each aircraft has their own elevation.
So like a regular commercial airplane, like what's that roughly?
Well, I don't know, maybe 20, 30,000 feet.
So that's a good way to look at it. You're going to be a lot lower than an airplane. So Eric was just telling me that he wore these shoes in my honor. Look at that. Yes.
Pump it up.
Wore those just for me.
It's a whole retro theme, right?
I appreciate that. All right, there he goes. Have fun, Mike. Eric, have fun.
See you later.
GIV, Eric, and 4 other people plus the pilot. And now it's time to take their flight. They said it's going to be about a 45-minute flight. And I'll be right here waiting when they get back. All right, I think the first passenger is going on, it looks like. Oh, and there goes German in Venice. Oh, you know, it's just a little staircase that you walk up. The instructions, the pre-flight instructions that were sent to us made it seem like it described it as like I thought it was gonna be like a little rope ladder that you had to climb or something. All right, there we go. They just released it. And now it's go time. Oh, wow. That goes up a lot quicker than I thought. There they go. Have fun, German in Venice. The guy inside told us that sometimes on these passenger flights, sometimes it flies over to Long Beach, sometimes it flies over towards Manhattan Beach. So it looks like they might be heading in that direction towards Manhattan Beach, because right now they're heading towards Torrance. Actually, I think they're probably already over Torrance. I'm super zoomed in on it right now, so if I zoom out, now you can't even really see it anymore. I hope GIV and Eric are having the time of their life right now.
Scary.
No, I feel the same way. First I thought it was going to be a little bit scary, but it's actually nice. Look, there's downtown Los Angeles. Pretty awesome. Like, I was nervous in the beginning, but now I'm thinking I just want to go everywhere today. Downtown, I would love to see downtown with all the skyscrapers and stuff, you know. But it was well worth it. Better than I thought, actually.
It looks beautiful from up above. It's a whole different look from it.
And you have time. I mean, many times I flew in with a plane, but the difference is the plane is so fast, so you can't really film too good, you know. But this is perfect right now, filming.
And there they are, they made it back. That was actually pretty quick. That seemed to go by kind of fast. Well,
Ask him first here.
We made it.
you guys don't seem as excited as I
thought. It was absolutely incredible. If
It
you're
was?
in there, you're like floating in a bubble.
Wow.
That's how it felt like. It wasn't really how I expected to be really wobbly.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully one day you can do it too, man. I just recommend it. Nothing happened, you know. It was really chill.
It was so calm. It was so calm. There wasn't a lot of movement. There was an open window, and it was just very, very calm and very kind of serene.
So kind of like you're just floating. You're
You're
floating
floating.
there.
It was not like an airplane and not like a helicopter. Helicopter is scary. I would
Yeah.
always go back into one of those blimps, you know, because it's really like you go up. When you go up, it's kind of like going really steep up, but it's just from the beginning, you know. But then it was really nice, and you can walk around. They have like a nice seated place in the back. You can sit there. It's really nice.
We saw downtown. We didn't go too far into it, but we saw downtown, the Hollywood sign, Venice.
Oh, wow.
From afar.
Where-
We see so much of it.
Where'd you guys go? I noticed you went towards the beach.
Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, and Palos Verdes.
Kind of made a loop around.
Okay.
And we saw SoFi, and then we didn't go into that the LAX area, of course.
Uh-huh.
But we made like a giant loop, and we saw everything.
Oh, cool.
The best would have been Hollywood sign in downtown. That would have been even better than this, but it's a really good experience, and it was awesome. Thank you, and
Would you do it again?
I would always do it again, always. And like I said, if you never know, you should do it too next time. You know, try it. And,
Yeah, no, I probably will. No,
Yeah.
no, probably not.
It's not. It's not as I thought it would be. Way worse, but it wasn't. It was really chill.
I was very nervous at first going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very nervous. But then once, you kind of reach altitude, it was fine. It was very fine.
The guy was just telling me that sometimes the landing is the worst part because you just start kind of dropping. How was it?
I didn't notice that.
No,
Yeah?
you just went. You go down steep. You feel that a little bit, but it's nothing. It's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
So I had a friend who told me after he took a helicopter ride, he said that a helicopter ride is like a really unnatural feeling as opposed to an airplane
Yeah.
with a helicopter you just kind of start floating up and he didn't like
agree,
it.
yeah.
So do you agree with that? How was this compared to the totally different experience?
Totally different, and you have really wide seats too. They're really
Ah.
comfortable seats. So it's like a living room seat. You just decline a little bit, So it was really smooth, I think.
You know what was really interesting is the pilots are right there and the controls right there. It looks like an old video game, like with the buttons
Yeah.
and the colors, and you think, oh, I can do it. You can't, right? But it looks, it's right there, which is kind of weird.
So this was just a little preview showing you the pre-flight, a little bit of them actually on the blimp. But if you want to see the entire thing, check out German in Venice's video, which should be up in about a week. He'll show you the entire experience. All right, so there you have it. German in Venice's first flight, Eric's first flight. I missed out, but what are you gonna do? They had a great time. I'm really glad that Eric was nice enough to invite me and that I was able to pass it on to Mike and that everyone enjoyed it.
100%. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no,
Thank you guys
thank
for the opportunity.
And you're still young. I'm way older than you, so you still have some years on me until you fly this blimp.
It's been a while since somebody's told me I'm still young. Thank you, I appreciate that. And please make sure you go and check out the charity and help out any way that you can. If you, for some reason, are not subscribed to German in Venice, make sure you do that as well.
And
Thank you.
Hit the notification bell.
You got to do it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Just saying.